Financial literacy starts at a very young age, and it starts at home. In this video, I show you how my kids spend their allowance money on books. Yep, you heard it right, books. Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Maoli Voti with financiallypresent.com, your one-stop shop for financial and investment education. And in today's video, we're going to show you a little bit of how the decision-making goes on when a child spends money on books. So a little bit more background. So my wife and I, we provide allowance. We're blessed enough to provide an allowance for my two kids. Just something small and simple, but something we know we can be consistent with. So they get $1 a week. And at a very young age, they already know that their allowance is for their wants and mommy and daddy cover their needs. So the big things, the important things. And this has so far done very well for the last, I want to say about 3 years, with reducing any type of tantrums or conflict when it comes to buying stuff at the store or those last minute decisions at the checkout aisle where stores really make a lot of their money. In being able to manage your money, it's really, really important for kids to understand what their money can do and how far their money can go. And what better way than to help them understand what it is to budget and how far they can actually go with spending their money. This way, when it's time for them to actually spend some of their money or work on a budget or a limited amount of something, it's not me and their mom saying no, it's their budget saying no. So then now they have to think of different ways how to scale their budget, increase it more and more so that they can get more of what they want or use it towards something that they need or something in general. But it allows them to work through that thought process. As a side note, just remember that their allowance money is something that's kept in their piggy banks, and it's completely unrelated to the savings and investment money that we use or that we put towards their accounts every month. So the lessons start with something as small as budgeting and transfers to the bigger concepts like investing and ownership. So the kids really, really, really love books. My daughter Grace loves to read, and it's one of those things that she can even stay up late reading. So you have to kind of corral her to make sure that she goes to bed on time. My son is still learning how to read, but he loves an opportunity to sit down around a good book. And this situation is a win-win. The kids, one, love to read. We want them to focus on being able to read more. We want them to be more and more comfortable with books than they are with TV and other things. And they are learning the foundation of financial literacy, because where can you get other information other than books? There are other resources, but books are where a lot of the information lies. So if they can continue to hold on to reading and get used to buying books on their own, we don't have to teach that habit as they get older. My daughter's elementary school has a book fair about twice a year, and this is a great opportunity for them to put their decision-making power to work. Because books can kind of be expensive, they actually got to spend $25. This is the largest amount they've ever spent at their ages of 4 years old and 6 years old. Let's see how they did. Okay, so you ready to go to the book fair?
Yeah.
Yes, all right. So how much do you have?
25.
$25 each from your piggy banks, right?
Yeah.
All right, so let's get it.
It's
We're not gonna...
Our parents buy if
money.
something's too expensive, our dad can pay a little bit, we can pay the most of it.
Oh, I didn't say all that.
Maybe.
Your budget is $25, all right?
25.
All right,
That's
we're not going to
enough.
be buying things like, crazy erasers and journals and stuff. You have journals you can write. Okay. Come on, get up. We're here for books, right? Because books help us learn, right? Yeah. You guys have a lot of books already, but once you get some new things, okay?
Okay.
All right. Spend it wisely.
Well, hello. Long time no see.
Oh, goodness.
Dad,
Wait. Can Daddy look at the cost and help you so that the math turns out right?
Oh, he got it.
Let's see. Spidey. You know which one was really cool? Remember the one in the book where it says the fiercest fuse right here?
No.
The red book right there.
This one?
You know, we read another book the other night
Yeah.
about the polar bear versus the grizzly.
Yeah.
What if we found that book? That would be kind of cool, right? Let's think. Let's see.
What could be? That was great.
Oh, from Pets too. All right, let's keep looking.
There's so many books.
You said too many?
Well, okay, you have to figure out this one is $6. This one is $5. That's one of these books back if you want to get this one.
What?
Why don't you add one?
I want 4.
Maybe you can ask Grace to borrow some money from her. I don't know.
Yeah, either that or we wait and see. Another opportunity is Daddy will buy a book for himself. You guys buy your own books.
That's what I wanted. I wanted this.
So you can get all of those except what, the small ones?
One of the small ones.
All right, so we're thinking. Let's keep thinking about it. Grace, how about you? He wants to put that big one back.
So now you can get this one if you want.
No. And then yeah.
So I don't get what he's doing now. Getting more complicated. Okay.
Can I please get it?
This one's $20. So you can get this book and one other book.
Not even any of these.
All right, I think this is one $5 book, the Mario book, basically.
So you can get that in the Mario book.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see the other ones.
So you think that's, let me see your books. So that's what you're gonna get? These two? Okay, we're going over by $1. We always go over with you, huh? Okay, so we're just looking now. Everything else we're just looking at, okay? Let's look at the price now.
I'm just looking at them.
$6.99. These are $7. This is $7. This is $6. Let's see. Oh, this one keeps you under budget. This is $5. Look
That's
at
the one
you.
you want to get?
All right. We didn't say no. The budget said no. All right. Grace, what do you have? Let me see. Just that one book? So let's wait for Grace. Grace, is that all you have?
Yeah.
Oh goodness, we got one that decides quickly and one that takes a while to decide. So how much is that book, Grace?
$7.
7? Oh Lord, okay. You got a ways to go. William, you can put that in your pocket.
Why do I have
So that can go back to your piggy bank. As you can see, it can be a little bit difficult or overwhelming, even for an adult. So you can imagine for a child to see all of these books, want multiple, and then having to reduce it to a limited amount because of their budget. And it's important that they're feeling this now, because when they get older, it's gonna happen a lot more often. But you can see with my son, he contemplated several different books, and at times was gonna go over budget, but was able to reel it back in and manage his emotions as far as making purchases. He was able to stay under budget and only spent $22.50 when you consider my wife having a 15% teacher discount. Gotta love the teachers. And then my daughter, Grace, she's a little bit more calculated. And whether it's math or not, she takes time to make her decisions. So she carefully picked her books and was able to stay right around budget at $25.20. But again, with the teacher budget, that kept us pretty much right on budget. So there you have it. Would you give your kids allowance? Would you let them spend money on what they want, or would you provide some different parameters to make sure that it is in line with what you need them to spend their money on, or what lesson you want them to learn? Let me know in the comments below what you think, or if there are other purchases you'd like to see. It's going to be interesting to follow this journey and to figure out how kids grow and understand their finances. So if you like this video, go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new to the page, and turn on notifications so that you don't miss out on future content. And until next time, stay present.